Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now.
It's the 2K.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and dynamic players in the league. Kenny, you know what I like to say. He makes it look effortless. Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons. I just say that
he won a championship.
Yes, he won a championship.
He's
but
up there with us now. He's in the house.
He's in the house.
He can get in the party.
But Reggie Miller and Ray Allen had done it over a longer block of time.
Not like Steph Curry done it.
But he's done it bigger in a.
Every dime is a flavor. I'm signed to the plate.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke.
Ready?
First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. They know this is the type of game. Adrian Payne's checked in for Bogut. Rivers comes in for Jarrell Arthur. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Freak subbed in for Will Barton. And a change for the Pacers. Bargnani is checked in for Turner. On the court for Indiana, Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Bargnani. Then it's Paul George. And it's Patterson in at the power forward. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pacers trail by 12. The shot's good on the assist by George. Patterson's got his second basket of the night.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Freak with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. Ellis against Barnes. Pick by Bargnani. And it's Ellis penetrating. No good off the pick.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Rice.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
George, that's a two-pointer. The offensive rebound. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Warriors making a switch here. Larkin's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Solomon Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Kings.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Hill kicks to Stuckey. Feeds to Bargnani. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hill passes to Stuckey. Three-pointer. Patterson can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Stuckey outside. Patterson, the screen. Stuckey kicks to Hill. This one for three. Barnes grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
That's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And here is Hill. He's coming off a A 19-point game against Sacramento. To end the run. And it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like we had a chance to win. And I think we kind of got away from that. It's been a struggle to get that momentum back on both ends of the floor at the same time. And especially playing good teams, and so it's not going to be easy. Nothing in this league is, and you got to find a way to get it.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent is truly new 5 on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Bargnani. Paul George comes in for Solomon Hill. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. On the court for Indiana, they've got Ellis. Paul George is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished with 19 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game. Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Curry kicks to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Rice. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
And that one falls for Rice.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. 16 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Really left alone that time. 6 points for Ellis.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Hill dishes to Ellis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ellis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Curry kicks to Payne. To the wing right side. Rice. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Hill from deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Coach Vogel, a tough going for your guys so far tonight. What's been the biggest obstacle to pulling off your game plan?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling our pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside. They're fronting, and we got to execute our counters.
Thank you for the time, Coach. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the 3rd quarter of basketball. Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently.
Warriors leading by 21. Rice, he's in at shooting guard. Bogut out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Shane Larkin, and it's Barton in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5. Kept alive. Here's Bogut. Can't cash in from close range.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Stuckey against Barnes. Six to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. On its way from Stuckey for 2. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. In the corner, it's Patterson. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Hill has the open look. Indiana again missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Freak with it, picked up by Stuckey. Shots good by Rice.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Shots good from Bargnani.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
They set the pick. Larkin, the pass to Rice. He feeds it to Barnes. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Outside Hill. Out left to the wing. Outside Hill. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Bargnani sets the screen for Hill. Tries it from 9. Again missing Hill. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And a wide open look for Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rice has got 7 now in this quarter.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers, Paul George is out there with Bargnani. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Ellis. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Ellis with the screen for Bargnani. Back to Ellis. Clock at 6. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Arthur's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And the basket by Hill.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Rice. No good on the 3.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And the pass to Bogut. Iguodala outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Rice. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Bargnani sets the screen for Hill. George against Iguodala. There's the 3. Again missing Hill. Warriors leading by 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
This is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another, and this will be their last regular season meeting of the year. A nice job to even it up at 1-1 for the season series against the Pacers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Stephen Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
There's a good screen. The three from Hill. Again, missing Hill.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Iguodala kicks to Rice. That one's good from the corner.
Can't stop this. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And it's Hill penetrating. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ice. It's off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and got to be ready to play.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, they shut out the noise and just play.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
Well, you got to love it when you get this jolt off the bench. It was a wake-up call we were looking for after losing their previous two games. Starting five needed a boost, so they turned to him, and he produced.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is a game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal,
second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in today's game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Warriors in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he could score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Grizzlies come into town for this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And back in action is Klay Thompson. They are more than happy he was suited up and ready to play.
And a pretty quick recovery, all things considered. I mean, sometimes you wonder if the guy is really ready when he comes back so quickly. He looks pretty comfortable in warm-ups, but that's only one part of it. Let's see how he does in the game.
I think it surprises a lot of people to see him back so soon. I mean, he says he's ready, so they have to turn him loose and let him go.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Feeds it to Muhammad. They grab their own miss, and Thompson sends it back.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Freak. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Rejected by Gasol. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Ice buries the long-range jumper.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation? That shot is being blocked.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Barton is checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Grizzlies. He had a nice open look right there. 11 points for Mike Conley.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Warriors trail by 7. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and for what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that. They should play some suffocating D today if he got his message across.
Now here's Conley. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's 8 points for Freak. Muhammad. No good on the buzzer beater. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach. One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him. Checked in for Barnes. Rivers comes in for Andre Iguodala. Barton's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Curry. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for
Well, that's a surprise.
Hello, Darius.
White comes in for Zach Randolph. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Muhammad in for Tony Allen. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Wright is out there with Andre Robertson. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Conley. Arthur grabs the ball.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Skirt.
Now here's Freak. Muhammad covering. Arthur sets the pick for Freak.
Okay.
6 on the shot clock.
What?
And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Muhammad, drilled from 11 feet out. Muhammad's got his first points of the game. Warriors trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. First in fast break points, first and second chance points, and they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
and the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch, maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
Conley into the lane. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Rice. Oh, good with the triple.
What give it pain can also take its pain away.
Right, because telling the truth is so time-consuming.
It's showtime. You guys need each other. You need to say you're sorry.
If only I could, but I'm not brave like you, Johnny.
Oh, brother.
Well, like Dad says, it's always the right time to say you're sorry.
Oh, this is so.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the 2nd annual
my phone, so why you showing up? I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music. We the best. Yeah, we taking over.
Drop 643, wheel get switching. Red light stop, make it drop for the anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said I
If you
did it.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
It's what I does. I get money, AK, I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. To ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine that's on my neck. I'm big like get it. I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie of my city. Please don't fit it. Hit them too. You better get stupid. Money that come, run it like water. Money so hot. Miami on fire. You better be. Might get on the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in,
'Cause
strip
we
routes,
taking
follow.
over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Listen.
When you see, better duck like the Mac out of East Pass. What? I don't give a f***. I run these streets. Y'all talk that. I want that beef. I'ma tell you like a G told me. He'll come back quick if cash rule everything around me. I'm YSL, Versace. You can see me in that Boss GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D's. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana and them man trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally
If you
free.
want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Birdman dead, I'm number one. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that conda, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing a song. Why they had to send my baby home? With some that paper loan. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love and I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk, I let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wrist was your pub, but the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of boomers. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big
Cause we
kahuna.
take
Get
it
it.
over. One city at a time.
Hey, right here, I got next. Hey, you're my man, I got next. I'm next. Hey, I'm next.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing.
Dynamic duo.
운전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 매번서 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서는 무신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 나가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다 잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 힐끗 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치 no face 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 긴 인생의 race 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 곧 내 같아 곧 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 쇠게 변화줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza
people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And the prize is insanity.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap at my age still keep the mic high? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who love it. You know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack, come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, because you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe. No way. I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real. Reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink? MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
The prize is your sanity. Word.
Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome to our season finale episode of NBA 2K TV. Today we have our 2K TV Hey Guys Awards with some amazing one-of-a-kind prizes for you guys because you have totally earned it. And if that's not enough, we have a sneak peek at some of the features in 2K17. Now let's jump into our 2K TV Hey Guys Awards. All of the winners today will receive one of these awesome gifts behind me, plus a huge VC reward. We asked you on social media to submit which awards you wanted to see, and Tyler submitted our first award, Most Wins in Gauntlet. And the winner is Eddie12300697.
I had no idea it was that many.
From NBA 2K16 cover athlete, James Harden.
Oh, wow. Wow. I thank you guys. Like, you guys blew my mind. I thought you guys made my...
Next up, we have most games played in blacktop mode. Congrats to Sir Charles 18863. You will be receiving an exclusive boombox complete with the entire NBA 2K16 soundtrack. Now it's time for the most wins and highest rep in My Park Award. And the winner is Young Audie.
spent a lot of time, a lot of hours, sacrificing a lot of sleep trying to get there. And when I seen like I was close, being number one, that just motivated me to go even harder. So. Yeah, and the fact that I pulled it off, that's a good feeling. Shout out my boy King Zoom Guap, all the people that helped me grind from Legend 1 to Legend 5. My boy Amanoya, WAP Nation, Hard Nation. You already know, man. See y'all boys 2K17. We taking over, man.
You will be receiving a signed jersey from our NBA 2K17 cover athlete, Paul George.
Oh, word? That's what's up. Wow, that's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Paul George is the man. Shout out Paul George, man.
And speaking of Paul George, let's take a little break from our awards and chat 2K17. Next up, we have most games played in blacktop mode. Congrats to Sir Charles. And speaking of Paul George, let's take a little break from our awards and chat 2K17.
Pre-orders of NBA 2K17 are available now. We have 3 massive bundles to choose from: the Early Tip-Off Edition, the Legend Edition, and the Legend Edition Gold. All will come with a ton of goodies, including new free agent cards for my team, where you can try out amazing players like Paul George and, of course, Kobe Bryant. Plus, all 3 bundles include early tip-off access, meaning you get to jump into the game on Friday, September 16th. That's right, 4 days early.
And now I'm here with Ronnie 2K to get those last-minute details on 2K17. I know you've got the entire scoop.
I'm really excited about NBA 2K17. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball in an underwater arena.
Told you guys about that one? That's a secret. We weren't supposed to leak that one yet.
I think this is what people have wanted. The other thing that we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing. I wonder if they'll go as fast in the game as they go in store.
Speaking of listening to the community, finally, the most requested feature of all, mascot wars are coming to the game.
Like basketball battles or... And we know that one thing that's really popular in the community is personalization and,
Oh, don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Man, I'm gonna look good in 2K17. That's all I'm worried about right now.
No amount of tech can make Ronnie look good in game.
One more bit of news for 2K17 is we've listened to Sig Nation and took a lot of recommendations about the NBA animations that
And now I'm here with Ronnie 2K to get those last-minute details on 2K17. I know you've got the entire scoop.
I'm really excited about NBA 2K17. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball in an underwater arena.
Told you guys about that one? That's a secret. We weren't supposed to leak that one yet.
I think this is what people have wanted.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I call them winners. Winners. All those winners out there getting W's.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to this brand new season of NBA 2K TV. We have so much in store for you guys this year and we're kicking off this first episode with something new that I know you're going to love. 2K TV Interactive. So here's the deal. When one of these questions pops up, grab your controller and select your answer. Throughout each episode, you'll be able to participate in voting, trivia, community polling, and you'll even be able to select special events in My Park. And on top of that, you'll win in-game rewards and also some extra VC. Pretty cool, right? In today's episode, gameplay director Mike Wang stops by to give us some insight on this year's game. Your top community members give us their first impressions on 2K16, and we get some shooting tips from NBA champion Steph Curry. What's up, guys? Today I am here at the Golden State Warriors practice facility, and I'm about to go get some shots up myself. Today I'm here at the Warriors practice facility with the reigning world champion and NBA MVP, and of course, NBA 2K16 cover player, Steph Curry. Well, thanks for having me in your
appreciate it.
home.
This is where all that stuff happened, or all the work went into it, so yeah, nice to have you here.
I know that our viewers at home, since we're at the place where you practice, they would love to hear some tips for shooting.
Okay. First one is kind of where you position the ball in your hand. I kind of don't let the ball sit in my palm. You know, if you're going up for a shot, you try to have a little bit of daylight in between the palm and the basketball, which gives you more of a feel in your fingertips. So you don't want to kind of have the dead hand where the ball is in your palm and it's rolling off a lot of your hand. You kind of want it to have a little bit of daylight in there. You kind of see the difference. Obviously, everybody teaches like the beef. Balance.
Balance, elbow?
Yeah, that's one E. Another body part that starts with
I
the E.
was a shooter too, I don't know why I don't know this.